Welcome to Pop's Quiz.
Hi, welcome back to Pop's Quiz, and in this video I'm joined by Zac, who's an Eagle Scout from the Inland Empire Council in Southern California, which is part of the Boy Scouts of America. He will also be attending the Jamboree as a participant, and all his links will be in the description down below. So over to Zac, answer my questions. How did you get involved with Scouts?
Well, it started when my parents signed me up for Cub Scouting. I was about 10 years old, and so my parents signed me up, and my dad was a scout. He made it to Star Scout, which is second before the rank of Eagle Scout in Boy Scouting. And so my parents signed me up, and usually as soon as I saw what they were allowing you to do and the experience that I would be able to have, as soon as I saw it, I just immediately dove in and just thoroughly enjoyed it. I wanted to do more. I thoroughly enjoyed. I tried to do the best in everything that I did, and I still do today. And everything that I do in scouting, so it was just it's kind of funny. I started people are like, "Oh, you didn't even find interest on your own." Sometimes people are like, "Oh, but in America, it's kind of who gets as for Cub Scouting, where a lot of youth starts. Kind of that's where you sign it. That's where you get started." And for me, it was just kind of some people, they're like, "Oh, I'm only here because my parents forced me here." I'm here because I want to be here. My parents introduced it to me, but I wanted to be here. I wanted to be in the program, and that's how I kind of got involved in scouting.
What's the best skill for life Scouting has given you?
The best skill for life that scouting's probably given me is the ability to manage tasks, leadership, personally time management, but leadership in the sense of not only just telling people what to do, but also telling people what to do, but you also understanding that you're not telling them that sometimes when I'm leading, it's I'm not telling you to do something because I don't want to do it. I'm telling you to do something because that I've done myself. Sometimes I may need to be hey, you're more of an expert in this, can you do this? But most of the time, I'm leading knowing what they're doing. I'm leading knowing that, okay, we're all doing this together. I'm not just sitting at the top. That's kind of the one skill for life that scouting's given me. It's given me the ability to understand what real leadership is. It's not just pointing and saying, "Hey, go do that." It's really in yourself, feeling that okay, I'm in charge of these people. Okay, you're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna oversee you guys. Oh, okay. Hey, you need some help with that. Here, let me help you with that. That's kind of the skills of leadership that scouting's given me. It's given me the opportunity to practice my leadership and really build on it from when I just joined the troop and just helped out there, or when I became a patrol leader and then ultimately a senior patrol leader, and now I'm actually a third vice chief, which is in scouting. There's a side called the Order of the Year, which is Scouting BSA of America, Scouts of America, is National Honor Society, and it's at the council level, which is basically your local area. It's allowed me. I believe the leadership has allowed me to develop and be able to actually lead an event that helps that people from all my local area can attend. It's allowed me to understand what leadership is. That's kind of the one skill for life that I've mostly got out of scouting, that I've been able to practice and use.
What message would you like to give young people about Scouts?
What message would I like to give to young people about scouting? Well, the young message I like to give to people about scouting is, if you're in the program, don't give up. Don't give up because you think it's hard. Just keep in and keep striving, because as long as you're enthusiastic and you want to do it, you're gonna be there. If you're just gonna slip around and not be there, you're not gonna. You just try. Just It's an amazing program. If people think, scouting is just camping, no, we have activities like STEM, which is like it's Scouts of America. We have STEM. We also have like sea scouting. We have venturing, which is high adventure. Sure, it's still considered camping, but if you're not like the everyday troop to troop camping or activity, you could do high adventure activities like climbing, rafting, mountain biking, so much backpacking, so much more things. It also just gives you skills, like the previous question, skills for life. It gives you life skills. People think, I think it teaches you how to like maintain a budget, teaches you how to like take care of yourself, how to feed yourself, how it teaches you how to keep yourself like not only mentally prepared, but also like to be like physically prepared. Like I know how to take care of myself. I know what to do in case this happens. It also gives you the ability to help out if something. It also gives you the edge. Be like, oh hey, I'm a scout, or I'm a scout. Can I help you with that? Or oh hey, in my case, I was a scout. I still am a scout. But even when I'm an adult, I'm an Eagle Scout. Can I help you with? I'm an Eagle Scout. I see you. Can I help you with that? It gives you that like edge, like this person was a scout. It kind of just try to. It's not just camping. It's not just like for the. To be honest, I'm. It's not just for the strong. I am personally myself. I'm not strong. When I would join Cub Scouting, when I joined scouting, I was this like barely like under 5 feet, 4 to 5 feet, 100 pounds. I still actually am 100 pounds, and I stayed that way for like my whole life. And people like have seen the things that I've done, and I've just been like, yeah, it's not just those activities aren't just for the strong. The message that I give, going back to the main topic, the message that I give to young people about scouting is it's an amazing program. It allows people many opportunities to succeed in what they want to do, what they want to help them with their future. It's just try. That's the message that I can give for young people about scouting.
What's your favourite scouting experience?
Well, my favorite scouting experience, there's at least a top 3 for me, and one's coming up. It would have to be NOAC, back to what I was saying earlier with the Order of the Arrow, which is Scouts of America's National Honor Society. That last year in 2018, we had a national event. It was a week long, and it allowed me the opportunity to meet hundreds of thousands of scouts. Hundreds to thousands of scouts across the states, and it's allowed me the opportunity to meet people like that I've never really met. Like I met a person from was like Idaho. I'm not sure. I met people from like all over. I met people from not only where I live in California to like all over the country, and I met people that I wouldn't really meet. I met people that like I wouldn't really get to see, and I've got to experience things that like I wouldn't be able to get to see. In my opinion, the theme was decide your destiny, and I believe that, like after being like shown like this is what it means. I believe that everything that I choose is this how I want my life to be? I'm like slowly thinking like, is this what I'm doing to decide my destiny? But also like it was just a great opportunity for me to meet people and just make connections. And then my second one would have to be a national high adventure base here in the States called Philmont. It is a backpacking in New Mexico, like northeast corner of New Mexico, and it's 12 days. It's a great experience. I have a funny story. It's not really a funny story, but it was on Second day out, third day of the whole trek, because you have one day at base camp. One of our members got sick, and because he did electrolytes, so he was actually pulled off the trail. But I remember every day I would think about it and be like, hey, I hope he comes back. I hope he comes back. And it was funny. It's like we did things like we shot 30 out 6, which I'm not sure if it's really a comparison, but like imagine around the size of my finger, and the actual bullet about the size of my pinky, right there. That's the actual bullet, but the round is like that big, because all the powder. And it's pretty big round, so that was fun. We actually got to load them ourselves, and we also got to do things like climb to 12,000 feet, which was an experience that you actually got to see the curvature of the earth, which was it's amazing. Like, and be able to actually be out there with the woods with your friends, not really alone, but we're in a sense of adventure where I'm out here in the backcountry. It was a great experience, and this was backpacking. I'm not sure if I said this, but it was backpacking, and it was nice just sitting there and seeing one day we just deer walking right through a camp. It was just deer. Of course, they're used to humans because a camp's been there for 75 years, so they're used to it. I think it was 85. It's turned 85 last year, but they're used to seeing it. Humans, so it's funny just seeing deer walk through it. I think one day we even saw we saw a turkey. Another day, it's funny. Funny story if you want. We were going up, and two crews coming down. There was one crew. They said, "Oh, there's a bear up there. There's a bear up there." Another crew, "Oh, there's a bear. There's a bear there." We were "Oh dang, there's gonna be a bear up there." So we were walking around. We had one of ours. I had to go to the bathroom. She got to the stop. And we had to be, you have to walk away from the trail a little bit to go to the bathroom. No, we were just it was that little curve out. So we were just all around the curve out. Okay, you can just go pee over there because we didn't want to go out too far. It's funny. So we made it all the way through. And then the next group behind us, where they saw the bear. It was one of those things we didn't see the bear. But it was another one of those things thank you, we didn't. Because it would have been cool, but we didn't want things to go bad. Thing. And then also it was just so surreal being out there in the nature. It's nice. And then my last favorite scouting experience would have to probably be preparing and probably going to the World Scout Jamboree in West Virginia this August. It's been so nice. It's so nice talking to my friends, watching videos, and just preparing mentally for this. I've even talked to some people that have been the experience that they've had, and I will be there. My crew will be from the California Inland Empire Council from Southern California. That'll be fun, and just people to experience, just people to meet all of the people around the world, just people who even watch this video. I may see you if you people are going. I may see you. You may no, but it's just to experience, people to meet people from around the world and experience that. It's even though I haven't experienced yet, I feel it's gonna be up there with that's gonna be one of my top scouting adventures.
Thank you so much for answering my questions, Zach. Scouting has definitely given me a lot of leadership skills, because at summer, especially things like summer camp, it's not just about ordering people around and telling them to do certain jobs. It's about more helping them and teaching them the skills that when you were younger, patrol leaders taught you. And it's all about involving everyone, and you learn what people are good at. Some people will always be more into cooking. Some people might want to wash up. Others are probably more onto doing putting up tents, helping build fires, and it's just all about teaching people and helping them, and always when you're an older one, being there to support the new ones who might be a bit nervous to go away for camps and stuff like that. So it's always about supporting as a leader, yeah. And the order of the arrow, That sounds like the coolest thing ever. I always say this, but American Scouts are just so different to England. It's like, I've never heard of like an Order of the Arrow thing. It sounds like something like really mystical, like it would be in a film or something. And that's like, it like reminds us of like the youth-shaped thing that Scouts are having in like England at the moment, which is all about like the younger people in Scouts like getting involved and helping come up with ideas, and that sounds like what the Order of the Arrow might be. But that is just the coolest thing in the world, and I would love if like England had like different levels and like Eagle Scouts and stuff like that. It's just a whole different world, and it sounds so different, unique, and cool. If you'd like to take part in my Pops Quiz series, just comment down below or message me on Instagram. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe, and join me next time when I'll be back with more Pops Quiz videos. Bye!